Hello, it's Polish Paul, welcome to the channel. Today we building the shop. We getting ready for the next update, so we concentrating on this area, but also I'm gonna show you how I did this path and everything else around it. So once you exit the right down there and walk through the mountain, through the glass path over the water, then here is going to be the on-right photo section, which is not ready yet, but then you can walk past and go to the shop and buy yourself some stuff from the right. So that's what I'm building here. If you want to see more of my builds, then please subscribe to the channel, press a like, it helps a lot. And with that out of way, let's go. So the shop will be integrated to the side of the mountain, what you can see here on screen. The mountain is not finished yet, so don't pay too much attention to it just yet. Now you saw me at the beginning quickly putting some paths in, and that's because I wanted to keep kind of like half of coaster supports, but not all of them, and that was kind of the way I could do it, thanks to the invisible path system, which allows you to do so much more now, not only with paths but with scenery as well. So that's why I decided to have this shop like that, so it can nicely fit under the track, but without the supports going through it, and also without the need of me having to build custom supports. Now I'm gonna talk to you a bit about upcoming updates that this shop is getting prepared for. So this is going to be a shell of a building, kind of not finished yet, because I'm gonna finish it once the update drops, but I want to have a template ready so I can just go in and make it. And also, you know what, I was scrolling through some of my videos, those time-lapse videos. Sometimes when I listen to myself talking over what's happening off screen, it's just not that interesting. Let's throw some knowledge and facts at you. Let's learn some stuff. So right, this is coming from the Frontier Unlocked, so I might put in editing something in the side of the screen so you can see what they've been talking about in updates. But let's start from what the shops will add to the game. So of course you already got shops, but this is kind of like a custom shops what you can make, and they are modular, so you can, as they shown on the stream, it's like different shelves, and then those shelves are stacked with stuff, so you can create, you know, different layouts of the shops and different stuff in the shop, just so it looks cool. Now when it comes to the stacking them shelves, the developers saying they working on a ways that gonna be making it easy for you to stack them. So let's say you put cube category and that's gonna start appearing, but I think what they're saying is you'll be able to manually change things as well. And speaking about manually changing the things, all the new scenery that they making for the shops will be separate as well, so they're not only gonna be on the shelves, but you also be able to place it and, let's say, make some windows display. That's why you saw me, I don't know if I done it actually yet here, putting the big windows in the shop, just so I can make a nice display. When it comes to this build here, I'm gonna make the shop a bit bigger later on, because at the moment I was thinking it was a bit too small. But anyway, coming back to what else you can do, so I spoke about those different categories. They show some details, and some details on objects are really cool. Even the developers been laughing themselves that they put like puzzles and how many pieces is even in the box. So yeah, I love it. I love that they really go into town on the detail. But anyway, once you stack up your shelf and you got like this massive huge shop, you might want to have, you know, people serving other people. And before I speak about it, let me just mention this video here. So this is not the final video yet, this is something what I pulled as a point of reference, let's say. So I've done it in Sora, but also in my editing program, and animated the sign, the text maybe of the shop, but I'm probably gonna change it and change the name as well. But I needed the reference, so I know, you know, I want something cool so fits with the theme, but also, you know, I want to have this billboard. Anyway, coming back to what I was talking about. So once you do this massive display, massive shops, people coming through and buying stuff, they saying they working on a way for you to connect multiple counters. So really, if you want, you can build some really big, cool shops with this, so you not only have to have like a one counter saving everyone. I'm assuming it's gonna work maybe like restaurants, when you just choosing which counters you connect which piece to, and then the people walking past buying stuff and going to that counter. I don't know, but thanks to all of that together, it's gonna allow you to do really cool shops. And they mention it like the shops in park. I mean, even the one that, you know, the shops like in real parks, what I mean, real life parks, and even the one that they shown on their stream. You know, you exit coaster and straight from the station you're going down and you ending up in the shops, and that's happened a lot in the theme parks. So really cool idea, and it's gonna add this realism to it, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, pretty much all the freedom you want to, and of course with the scenery we already have in the game, we should be able to make some nice realistic shops. So that's the highlights when it comes to the shops. The developers shown more in the what's coming in the future updates. So as I do them time-lapse video, I'm gonna tell you more about it. I think it's, you know, kind of interesting not only to show you the build, but also to what's coming in the future. And of course, update 6 dropping this month, and it's gonna give you brand new themes, fantasy, which of course this area what you see now getting ready for. Now let me quickly mention this mountain. Don't pay too much attention to the outside of it yet, because it's gonna have some scenery pieces added to it as well. This is a big build, this coaster. It takes long, but I hope it's gonna look super cool. But anyway, so coming back to the update, it's gonna add the fantasy theme, the one what I'm gonna use a lot in this area, and I'm sure it's gonna transform it a lot as well. So I'll be able as well to add one more ride here. But apart from fantasy, they're gonna bring the pirate theme as well. And with those two themes, that means all the themes from original Planet Coaster 1 are back in the game, but of course upgraded with, you know, for 2025. So they do look better, and you know, you can scale them and do stuff like that. So a lot of new ways to use all the pieces. Plus of course you've got the scenery that was already with the Planet Coaster from day one. So there is a lot of themes now, and this is this game's strongest point. So if you buy in Planet Coaster now, you definitely getting tons and tons of content. And of course, apart from those fantasy themes, there will be more scenery pieces, because they will add, like I said, those shops and all the separate objects. But also there will be on-ride photos, themed coasters, brand new ride, this spinning swinging ride. So I'm making place for that in my family themed area of my park. So yeah, a lot will be added. So as I do them time-lapse video, I mean, I'm assuming you watch, maybe you watched the Frontier Unlocked, the live stream, but if not, or you just want to listen a bit more about it, then I'll be sharing it all here as well. So now let's go back to the build itself of this path. So this is the exit of the, I mentioned in last video, the exit of the ride is quite long walk. But I wanted to have this offloading station, and then you walk in through under the mountain, and then you first you're gonna enter where your on-ride photos are, because that's getting ready for the next update as well. So you're gonna see that on one of the side, and then as you carry on, there is a shop that you can go through. I kind of put it on the side of mountain, but I might make it stick out, so you actually have to walk in through it. But you know, when I always build, I like to have rough idea and build this template, and then just add the details and change it on the fly. Frontier gave us very good selection of tools we can use now, so selecting the scenery, thanks to all the filters they add in, it's much easier as well, even if you do complicated stuff, and changing stuff around seems to be much easier also. Thanks to the scaling, rotating and everything, you know, you can build some cool things. Now, coming back to this path, so I'm trying to do it so there is no one long section. So if I notice that something maybe was the same for too long, then I kind of gonna change it up, maybe change the layout of the fence or different fence, or put something on side, something to, you know, to break up the the boredness of the path. Here I kind of struggled a bit to do this ending of this little section, but I managed to pull it off, and this is fun part. What you see me, I of course used copy and paste tool to make this path, but I forgot to add those supports for the lights, so this footage is sped up 15 times, so I have to go through every single lamp once again and manually add those. Silly mistakes always happens in Planet Coaster 2, but you know what, it's just part of the experience. I still enjoy it no matter how many mistakes I make, or if I build something what even I don't like, you know, I still gonna enjoy building it. Never mind. Speaking about changing up the path, so here I kind of left this wooden fence now and added some stone and netted fence, just so we got difference in the environment. I always like to do it because it just makes it so it's not, you know, it would be boring if it was just one long face. This path is so long that definitely needs some variety, and that's added it. Also, as I'm building this area, I'm trying to think of lights a lot, and I'm gonna do a lot of it in next episode. But when I build my park, always try to think of it, how will it look at night as well. I know sometimes you want to build something, get the coaster open, get it all done and ready, but it's always good to have this idea how it's going to look at night as well. Here I'm just building the lights. The shape pieces come handy because it's not, let's say, perfectly round, and I wanted to have this like a fantasy arc or something like that for the light to just stand here. So those shape pieces comes handy to give you like a outline of what you want to do. So if you're struggling to maybe build things what are not just square, then get yourself a, you know, shape and use it as your outline and build around it. Of course, because I've been moving the logs about, there was some like gaps in them, so I just added some ropes, and then I'm gonna add the light, and that's gonna be the final thing in this build. So with that out of way, thanks for watching, and of course let's have a look how it all looks once it's finished, how it all looks when we have a little stroll through it. Let's go to the first person camera. Let's start maybe in the tunnel from when we exit the ride and go through this path. So the mountain itself, once it's finished, is gonna be a bit more decorated, but once you go here and go, oh, don't break glass, then it's gonna be your on-ride photo section here, so that should be looking good. And then you pass in this big log. Oh, I got stuck on the path. Oh dear. Okay, we walk through the log. You pass the log, and then that's gonna be your shop. And I'm thinking about maybe extending it a bit, so you are actually forced to go through the entrance. I don't know yet, but anyway, or maybe do like a canopy or something. But anyway, this is your shop. So the layout gonna be simple. Shelves here and everywhere. I'm gonna do some displays on these glass windows and counters down there. So it's all shelves here, and then we go off to the counters. And then of course you can return to your park. So it is quite a walk from where you finish. As you can see, it starts down there, so yeah, you're walking all the way here. So if you want to ride again, yeah, you got quite a walk to do. And then you go into that plaza. In next video I'm gonna show you that plaza, what I did. It looks pretty cool at night as well, but for now that's our area what we've been focusing on today. And then I might add some decorations to this little S section of the coaster. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, then please press a like, it does help the channel a lot. Stay tuned to the channel, a lot more builds coming, especially with the next update. We're gonna put a brand new ride down there in this area somewhere once the update drops. And of course we got pirate and fantasy pieces which I'm going to use, so yeah, subscribe, that would be great. And for now that's it. Bye 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 bye.